Hello, Daily Ukuleles. This is John from John's Ukulele Cafe, and today's song is Alabamy Bound. And we are still in the A's in the Leap Year Songbook. We're on page 18. This song was made really popular by Bing Crosby way back in the day. On this page, it says 1925 is the copyright. So this is an old one. We are over 100 years old with this now, right? So, but there are some cool chords we're going to check out and play. And if you go back and you listen to these, they're pretty fun. So if you would like tab to this song, I've got it available on my Patreon. It's at patreon.com/Uke Cafe, Ukecafe. And I've gone ahead and written out the melody notes on tab for you instead of having to read the pitches on your ukulele. So if that's something you'd like, it's only $3 per month, and you get 2 a week. And so far I've done over 30 arrangements of those. So, but now let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial of this song. Here we go. All right, we are in the key of F major and Alabamy Bound. And there's a chord in here I haven't quite seen in the books, maybe once over all of them, but that's the very first chord we have. We have a B flat 9, but I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. You're going to flatten your finger across the first fret, all of the first fret. Then we go on ahead and add a second finger on the third string, second fret, so that's creating the B flat 7 part of it. And then we add a note on the C, right? And that's going to be your very first note that you have. If you're trying to figure out the pitches, I'm Alabamy bound. It's kind of that sound when you're playing this. And today I'm using a high G ukulele. Sometimes I use a low G, but for this one it sounds very jazzy harmonically. So anytime there's a lot of complex chords, I try to use a high G ukulele for that. So, all right, so we have that chord, the very first line. It sounds like this. I'm Alabamy bound. There'll be no heebie-jeebies hanging round. That's the next line. So what's cool is you can leave your second finger on here that you had on the B flat 9, and then you're just going to pivot off there to go to the G7. Hanging around, just gave the meanest ticket man on earth. So we do a C7, but the melody note is here. Man on earth, right? And then the next line we have a D minor. All I'm worth. Going to a G7. To put my tootsies in an upper berth. Just hear that choo-choo sound. And the cool thing you can do on your ukulele to make a choo-choo sound is just let go of the strings. That's kind of fun. So you can do that in that next measure after you do the B flat 9. Just hear that choo-choo sound. I know that soon it will be covering ground. And then I'll holler so the world. We're going to an F chord next. World will know. Here I go. I'm Alabamy bound. I'm Alabamy. So in the original song, they do much more instrumental parts. So if you go to play with the original song, possibly on my Spotify playlist that I made for all the books, this one was obviously in the blue book, but if you go and listen to it, you're going to hear some soloing going on. So, they're going to do a solo the second time probably, but in this one, they just get to the next set of lyrics right away. So let's go through the next set of lyrics. You just repeat back up to the top. I'm Alabamy bound. There'll be no heebie-jeebies hanging around. Just gave the meanest ticket man on earth. All I'm worth. To put my tootsies in an upper berth. I'm just a lucky hound. To have someone to put my arms around. That's why I'm shouting for the world to know. Here I go. I'm Alabamy bound. I just add a little C7 F at the end of that, and that's pretty much exactly how Alabamy bound sounds. So I hope that was useful for you. And I'm going to do just a full run of it. Just, those people that skip the tutorial, they just want to hear the run through of the song. That's what this part is for. So go on ahead and hit like and subscribe to my channel down below where you can catch many more daily ukulele videos. Here's a run through. Here we go. A 1, 2, a 1. I'm Alabamy bound. There'll be no heebie-jeebies hanging round. Just gave the meanest ticket man on earth all I'm worth to put my tootsies in an upper berth. Just hear that choo-choo sound. I know that soon that we are covering ground, and then I'll holler so the world will know. Here I go, I'm Alabamy bound. I'm Alabamy bound. There'll be no heebie-jeebies hanging round. Just gave the meanest ticket man on earth all I'm worth to put my tootsies in an upper berth. I'm just a lucky hound to have someone to put my arms around. That's why I'm shouting for the world to know. Here I go, I'm Alabamy bound. All right, that's a really fun one. Definitely an upbeat song. And until next time, I've been John with John's Ukulele Cafe, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy strumming. Bye-bye.